Nomad News with another cooking segment. The barbecue grill, park style. And where do you get the fuel? Well, these trees, of which this one is a type of maple, and I can't wait for those to turn tan, because if I'm correct, this is a variety that you can actually eat. We have the geese sticking around, everything's cool. And look at these little tiny sticks. You wouldn't think much of these little sticks, but I do. They are awfully handy, but you need an awful lot of them. So, it's not quite dark yet, and I expect there to be plenty of these sticks on the ground, as they are awfully common. They're the dry, dead ones that fall from the trees. They vary a little bit in size, but mostly they may be about 6-8 inches long, about the size of a pencil, a little bigger perhaps. I like this one. Need a few handfuls of these. Be ready to cook. Looks like somebody had some watermelon and threw the watermelon rind out for the geese to eat. We have a wine cork here. We'll just throw that in too. It's actually just a type of wood. These up just a little bit, not too much. Toss them in there. Most of them are pretty fragile as it is. Don't have to do too much. And we'll go get some more. Kitty cat's doing good. There's lots of them around. Gotta watch out for the duck poop, but it's just eaten and digested grass, so it's really not that bad. You get a windstorm or birds in the trees, tend to get a little bit more of these sticks around. If I didn't have these sticks, there's lots of other sources of wood around. Looks like somebody had a little cookout earlier. Meow. Yeah, hi. Cat's calling for attention. So we're gonna scoop him up and pocket him. Pockety, pockety, pockety him. You're getting kind of big for the pocket, aren't you, buddy? Yeah. Okay. Meow. Sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to squish you a little bit there. Meow. As you can see, although they're not very big, there's lots of them, which means they're going to burn hot and fast once you get them started. And that's just right for our little project. Meow. Now our little project is, I don't have anything fancy, just top ramen. So all we're really going to do is cook some top ramen. But this is kind of a fuel segment. How do you acquire fuel? There's lots of sources of fuel. This just happens to be one really don't have to pay for and nobody cares about. They're not really going to get mad as long as they don't mind that you use to make a fire in the first place, or that you make it in here. Plenty of wood. They're not very big pieces, but I don't have to go to the river to get them either. And basically you're helping to clean up the bark a little bit. Now there's a nice piece. That'll burn for a little bit. I'll just leave the bark on it and everything. Now, another thing to look out for is pine trees. I don't see any pine trees right here. I should start collecting pine pitch, but I don't happen to have any, and I'll have to put that in another episode, maybe a special. Okay. Let's look over on this side because we kind of hit that side a little bit. Let's go over here. You seem to be hanging in there. He's bouncing around pretty good, but he's staying. Oh, hi there. Come on. Come on. He's stretching. He doesn't really follow me around so much as complain when I leave. But he's getting over that a little bit too. He's a little on the independent side. It's not like this fuel laying out like this is a fire hazard for the park. Yeah, he's following. There he is. Meh. I haven't left him with this much autonomy for a minute. So, yeah. Okay, buddy. Come on, you gotta follow me. There you go. Come over here. Start training him to be stronger and stuff. Because he spent so much time sick and everything, it's kind of messed with his normal upbringing. Now, I could use a lot of these shells that the squirrels have left behind. But Sitch is sharpening his claws while I gather the last of the wood necessary. Okay, that one's a bit green. Come on, Sitch. Meh. I think I've had about enough of that. Grab a little on the way, why not? Hunting the great kitty cat. Gotcha! Ah. Oh, his heart is beating. Oh my goodness. Very exciting. It's about the most exercise he's gotten in a while. Okay. This is American Nomad News, and this is one of the ways you can get enough fuel to cook some top ramen. See you next time.